Good evening, everyone. Welcome back again in another weekly market outlook. I hope you are good, enjoying your weekend, and are getting ready for the next week. So, I hope sound is okay on the YouTube and on the Zoom as well. All right. So, if anyone want to join us, then simply head to the techtradingacademy.com and check the levels, membership levels. If you're looking for a group membership, just simply head to that. And if you're looking for one-on-one training or for further information, just fill that form and send that form to me. Yeah, just fill that form and send that form to me for further information. So I'll try my best to get back to you as soon as possible. All right. And if you're looking for social sites or links where you can follow me for ideas and updates, just simply head to my TradingView profile or check the description box of YouTube. You're gonna get the links from there. All right, so just go to the TradingView profile, check the signature box, and you're gonna have all links are there. All right, so links are there for website, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Slack group, and Telegram. So you can get all these links from there. Now let's look at the TradingView profile. Then we're gonna go to the setups for this week. All right. So we are having USDCHF. Okay. Last week we were looking for that to drop from the top. It is still struggling at the top. We are still looking at the same move. That one more drop to happen. This move to go. It is struggling. It is pushing slowly for upside. So we are still anticipating the same move next week. All right, so this to drop, and the pound New Zealand dollar, we are going to see reduction on the New Zealand dollar next week. So New Zealand dollar going to be under considerations, all right, next week. So we are still looking that move on lower time frame. We are having correction. We are also having Brexit delay until 31st of January. So means that pound can stay sideways for a while before we're gonna see strength on the pound. All right, so there is correction which is setting up over there for a good opportunity. So if you go to the updated charts, all right, so this is what we were looking last week. All right, we were looking for short-term buy on it and then sell from top. This is the chart you should follow for longer term, by the way. All right, so we are having expanding triangle. This short-term move almost gone. All right, now for the next week, you're looking for price to hold this top, that top, and go down. All right, for this move. Okay, so if price is not going to hold that top, price action is not going to appear over there, going to break up, let's say, yeah, then watch price action from top, this sell. So pound New Zealand dollar is at a weekly high, weekly top. All right, now we are looking for this. All right, so this is your pound New Zealand dollar chart, and pound CAD is doing pretty well, very nice, because pound was going down and at the same time some strength was there on the CAD. So very nice chart for understanding and for learning. All right, very nice chart, and perfect pattern is just appearing over there. If you guys remember that, when price was there at this area, all right, so we were looking for this up move to happen, and this possibility, when price was there, this flat formation. So price is moving within that pattern formation very nicely. All right, so if you look at the old pound CAD chart, you're gonna get the idea over there that we were anticipating this flat formation to appear over there. Yeah, so last week 15-minute correction, that correction to break down. Okay, that correction broken down nicely. Yeah, updates are there. Then 1 hour time frame correction, We were looking for that 1 hour time frame correction to break down. Okay, this correction also broken down. Then we were anticipating another correction of that breakout. Right, when that impulse was happening, another correction is just happening now on the pound CAD. All right, this correction. Now this we are looking that correction to break down, complete that move for next week over there. Give us that wave. And then again, we're going to watch price action over there at this previous low for buy. Yeah, easy chart to understand, easy chart to trade. All right, and Australian dollar, US dollar. Also going down, but not so aggressive. Slowly going down. All right, dollar is gaining. That's what we were looking for last week. Dollar to get strong. All right, so we got we are still within that short-term corrective uptrend. Okay, so next week we are having Powell testify, and you are still looking dollar to get strong during Powell testify. Dollar is already strong, and you're looking for dollar to complete that move, at least up to that bottom or form new low. Structure is same like last week. All right, so last week I have shown you that structure for longer term, so that hasn't changed. But on lower time frame, we are having some sell is just coming out over there on the Australian dollar. Dollar chief did excellent. We got the bounce off from the bottom. We have seen move, all right. So we are having that wave, and it can push more higher. Okay, it can push up to 101.15, all right, and this bigger ABC move, if you remember that bigger ABC move. Okay, it's doing well. So we got a nice bounce off from the bottom on the dollar chief, doing excellent. Euro dollar also doing excellent. Yeah, last week we were looking for it to go down, started to go down, so it can go up to 107, all right. So euro dollar can go up to 107. So once price gonna hit the previous bottom, previous low, 108.50, then you should start looking price action on the euro dollar for price to form a bottom. So euro dollar going down, that was the chart for last week, and price came down. We were looking for price action at this area. Yeah, last week flat formation shown you in the weekly market outlook. Yeah, that possibility will exist over there. We did not see anything for that move at this area. Price just broke through, and we had a correction over there, which is just going down. Yeah, that correction, when price broke out, we were anticipating that correction to appear over there. And this 30-minute time frame to form another, you can see that flat formation or expanding triangle formation. So this is what we were looking at our daily meetings. So we were looking during the week, this trade. All right, that trade gone. Now we are looking at this trade. All right, so just keep pushing lower. The short-term trade is over. Now looking continuation for more downside. Yeah, this is the move. All right, that way. So do this now. All right, next week. This is the next week analysis. Correct for another time and just keep going down. All right, that chart. So this is the bigger time frame chart. Yep. So this wave we are having right now, and that wave we can extend up to 107. All right, means that dollar index is going to go higher, previous high. And from 107, you should start looking for buy again. Either another move, similar kind of move. All right, similar kind of move there, and then again drop, or this move, longer term reversal. Go back to that top. Okay, for next week, this is the update for next week. Need another correction and euro dollar to just keep pushing slowly back to the bottom. So when you are a seller on the euro dollar at 110, then make sure you understand that what is your potential left behind on euro dollar for more downside. All right, so you're going to sell euro dollar close to the bottom. Where is bottom? There is bottom. Okay, and price is just there, so you're looking another leg over there. Okay, so means that risk is over there for continuation to the downside. Okay, if you're gonna trade properly, you're gonna read the correction properly, then there gonna be no problem at all. But again, once price gonna test the previous bottom or new low, all right? So this is there is the previous bottom. We can see reversal on the euro dollar from that bottom, all right? It can reverse from that bottom without hitting 107. The lower the euro goes, it's going to create another opportunity for longer term reversal or counter trend trade. Okay, if you remember the last time counter trend trade, then you understand that what I'm talking about. All right, so that was the last time counter trend trade. Okay, if you go back to the old euro dollar chart, you're going to get the old chart there. Let's quickly check on the old euro dollar chart, and then again same chart, same trade, by the way. So that was the last time when euro dollar was forming new low at the bottom, and we were looking for euro dollar to go higher. So that was a counter trend trade, all right, that chart. So I hope you understand that. What's next on the euro dollar once price going to test the bottom? Okay, so euro dollar doing pretty well, and dollar index also doing nicely. Euro dollar also dollar index also bounced off and pushing higher within that pattern. Okay, so it's going to the high again. All right, so same like euro dollar chart. All right, so euro dollar need correction for more downside, need correction on the DXY for more upside. Okay, so S&P 500 is also pushing, forming new highs. All right, so we are expecting it to hit 3100 first. It is $10 away from 3100. All right, but our target before December end is the 3200. All right, so it can even go beyond that. It can go even beyond 3200. All right, so 3250 before before December end. There you got the dollar and the silver. Okay, so we got a breakout on the silver, and silver is going down, and this is the updated chart. Okay, so as told you last week, that silver can go down slow, right? Now aggressive. So we can see, another correction over there on the silver. So gold also broken down. Okay, so if you go to the comment section, all right, there are a lot of duffers. All right, so those who don't have a sense of market, how market moves, and how it behaves. Okay, and if you look at their comments, they can just talk. All right, they can just talk. But when it comes to look at the chart, when it comes to look at the market, what market is doing, how it is moving, they don't know, right? They knows nothing there, but they can just blah 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 on the comment section. So they are doing, you can see that nonsense, right? So they are duffer, they have no idea what they are doing, right? And what market is doing, okay? No clue at all. So gold broken down, right? Gold broken down, but that breakout does not mean that you should put all your egg in one basket, all right? So gold is a you can see that a barometer at the moment how global economy health is doing right now, all right? So if gold goes higher aggressively, confidence is dropping from global economy. If gold is going down, means that confidence is building on the risk assets. Investors are okay to put their money on the risk assets, all right? So we are looking gold to go down, but keep in your mind that gold gonna be the last assets to gonna go down. All right, gold not gonna go down, first, and then the rest of the assets, gonna go higher. First of all, risk assets, they are already making highs. All right, they're gonna go higher, and then gold gonna keep pushing lower. But it's broken down, all right. And this is the chart for next week, all right. I was showing you this chart even when price was there, this formation, okay. And there we were looking for it to go down or go back up and then drop, all right. So we are still within a correction which is just appearing over there for the downside. So confidence is building over there on the economy. Yes, if gold going down means that confidence is just building over there. So gold is going down, all right, and we're going to look at the gold for next week, what to do on lower time frame once we're going to start looking at the charts. So New Zealand dollar, US dollar. All right, so that's the chart for last week. If you remember, we were looking for Kiwi, this correction to break. Or if you remember, we had that move, all right, and there I was showing you a correction before this correction appeared, and that to go down. We have seen sharp sell, but we did not see continuation there, and price just went back for another up move. All right, and last week what we were looking for the Kiwi dollar to go down from that top. All right, this formation or that trade which is just happening right now on it. All right, so we'll look at the updated chart, what to do next. CAD yen still doing what we were looking for last week. All right, so we are having correction over there. Okay, this might be a correction for another up move, this ABC move. All right, similar like the previous one, old one. Okay, we can see continuation for upside on the CAD yen because confidence is just building over there. All right, so that has gone. I mean that's gone down. I mean these are the old charts last week which are doing pretty well. Another good chart was the dollar CAD. All right, bounced off. Last week we were looking for this correction to continue to go higher, if you remember. Okay, yeah, that correction done pretty well. Now we are looking at another correction for next week, and this move to complete, price to hit that top and again give us the same trade, the trade we got from there, if you remember. All right, okay, that trade. So continuation for next week on it. Okay, this is what I have shown you last week. It was forming a very nice correction over there. So dollar CAD also did pretty well. Okay, now this is the updated chart on the dollar CAD for next week. Form another correction and go higher. All right, so yeah, there are plenty of good charts. This is the chart which I want to show you. All right, so pound CAD. What pound CAD did? Pound CAD went higher, we were looking for aggressive move over there for the whole big move, but we did not got that aggressive move. We got a corrective move which pushed higher back to that previous top and turned into a flat formation. All right, this flat formation, you have just seen that chart. All right, so too many good charts are there. Too many good charts are there. Plenty of good charts. So I hope you have made some good money on these charts. Yeah, so sometimes you guys don't get these charts on time, right? Sometimes you don't get these charts on time. I post these charts later on. I update, update these ideas or setups later on. The big reason is the very simple reason for that is that the members get these charts first. All right, those who are member of our group, they get these charts first. All right, and then the followers have access to these charts. All right, so most of the time you're not going to get updates on time because we are active in our trading group. All right, and if you are smart enough, you can read this structure, you can understand that formations, then you can even catch these setups from YouTube. All right, so if you watch YouTube weekly market outlook during the week again, you can get plenty of setups again during the week. All right, let's get back to the weekly market outlook for this week. All right, for setup for this week. So our longer term chart on dollar index is same again, same, and nothing has changed on it. We are still within a ascending channel, you guys can see that. All right, and price is just pushing higher, so we are having another move like that on dollar index. All right, now looking for this move to complete over there, back to that top, go beyond 100. All right, dollar index to go beyond 100 and then again give us a sell. Okay, when we're gonna have that sell on dollar index, there are gonna be on some pairs which some dollar pairs, they're gonna start correcting. All right, because some dollar pairs, they are setting up for trend, they're gonna start correcting over there. Okay, so let's straight away go to the lower time frame. And for next week, just chart is very simple, guys. We were looking for these these corrections to continue to go higher in our room. All right, and we got the move. And if you understand the market, then you know that when we had that correction, even before that correction, when price was there, I was asking you to guys, this is going to be the move. All right, this is going to be the move you should look for when price was there, or even when it was there. Okay, and that correction, that test the trend line and then go higher. So it's going. All right, now what's next? Just simply go to the lower time frame for next week, watch for another correction, and euro and dollar index will just continue to go higher. Another correction similar like the previous one and continue to go higher. All right, like that, or like this ABC move, whatever. ABC move in the form of flag, or ABC move in the form of flat, or ABC move in the form of expanding triangle, whatever. So you're looking for a correction, and that correction to complete, and dollar index to just keep pushing higher. Okay, so when you should change your mind that the dollar index is not going to continue higher. Okay, once price gonna aggressively break down this trend. All right, okay, if the trend which is just there, that trend is going to break down very, very aggressively, correction is not going to appear over there, then you should start looking for dollar index to go down. We are not anticipating that aggressive move. All right, we are anticipating that dollar index gonna keep pushing higher. We are back within the pattern formation, and dollar index gonna keep pushing higher. Okay, so this this bigger correction can form. All right, make sure when the sharp sell is going to come over there, that you read that sharp sell nicely. All right, don't react to that sharp sell very aggressively, okay, because correction can turn into a bigger. I have shown you 30 to 45 minute time, 15 to 30, yeah, on lower time frame I have shown you correction. All right, so we can see a bigger one as well on like that. Okay, and then one more up move and then again draw from the top. So dollar index hasn't changed a lot. So showing you dollar index means that many pairs gonna follow the dollar index, right? So euro dollar going down nicely from upper channel line, all right? You guys have seen this chart? Going down nicely. All right, now what's next? Next was already there. Updated chart is already there. All right, so correct and go down for another move. All right, so another bearish move back to the bottom or new low. All right, and once price gonna form new low or gonna test that 107, this is what you should look for. All right, price can reverse before hitting that, that area. All right, it can reverse without hitting 107. So this chart does not means that you should only buy euro dollar at 107. Okay, this is a structure, this is pattern formation. It is showing us that up to which level that price can go. Yeah, and even it can reverse before hitting 107. Yeah, it can reverse from 1088. So we're gonna watch price action at bottom once euro dollar gonna hit the bottom. Okay, so your next week is euro dollar to just keep pushing lower. Okay, another correction. That correction can slightly get bigger, right? The example is just there. Okay, that correction slightly can get bigger. Okay, form this correction and breakdown. Form another one, breakdown. Okay, slowly keep pushing back to the bottom. All right, so buy when you should buy when there is a strong aggressive move is going to appear over there. So we are not licking that move, but in case if that move is going to come, then you should start looking for buy. But again, as we can see that we are still in a bigger time frame structure. All right, so if price get back to the 112, all right, that top or that trend line, you should start looking for sell again for this move. That's your euro dollar. And dollar CHF also did well. So dollar CHF has the potential to go back up all the way again, right? So as you guys know that Swiss National Bank is looking to intervene in the market, right? They haven't done yet, but they are saying consistently that they can intervene to depreciate their currency, all right? Their currency has appreciated a lot, so they can intervene in the market and dollar CHF can go back up again for another high, all right? Or it can test previous high. So what you're looking for next week? So our chart is doing pretty well. Last week chart, all right? Our last week chart is doing pretty well. Okay, this ABC move. Okay, it can break that top and can form new high at this ABC move. All right, it can go up to that much far away. So we are currently not looking this move to happen. All right, so you're looking for dollar CHF to start showing some sign from these previous highs and go down. All right, against other dollar pairs. Okay, this move, the move I'm showing here, gonna be against the other dollar pair. go more higher, push more higher back to that top, and go down, or go down back within this sideways market, right, within that flat correction. Dollar CAD, same, very much same like last week. All right, so this is what we were having last week. All right, and you're looking for dollar CAD to complete this move back to that top. Okay, this ABC move. Once price is going to reach to that top, again we're going to start looking for this to go down. That's our longer term chart, longer term, structure. And once price is going to tag that top, we'll see how price is going to do at that top. What price action is going to appear over there at that top. On lower time frame, on lower time frame, all right, so let's go to the 2-hour time frame so that we can see structure clearly. All right, so correct for another time and go for another up leg. All right, almost same move. Okay, correct for another time on this time frame and go for another up move. Okay, so just a second, everyone, let me post this link because people are looking for that link on the Telegram. So just let me post that link on the Telegram. All right, so let's move on. So you're looking for another, this correction, the correction which I have just shown you, this correction, okay, that correction to appear over there. That correction can appear over there on 30-minute time frame to 45-minute time frame, and even we can see a complete change in pattern formation for next week. All right, this expanding triangle formation can appear over there. All right, the move can go down all the way back to this bottom correction. All right, and if so, then you're looking for dollar CAD to go higher. Right, from previous bottom. Okay, it can do this. So we can see that expanding triangle formation. I mean, it can fall back to that bottom. If so, then again, continuation. So currently our structure is this. Our pattern formation is this. Correction already done. All right, this to form a lower time frame correction and keep pushing higher, or go down for another, expand another move down back to the bottom for expanding triangle and then continue to go higher. Okay, if we look at the old chart, that's our old chart. Okay, prices going back to that top. So this to complete this structure to complete back at the top, and that was the last week which I was showing you, right? So price is going nicely into that direction. All right, so price again can test the same area, same place for expanding triangle formation. So doing good, moving it nicely. Kiwi chart, weekly chart, Kiwi dollar. So Kiwi dollar bounced off, all right, from bottom, from previous bottom, and still struggling to go higher. Okay, there are a lot of reasons for Kiwi to test previous low again, right? And the first reason is that the New Zealand labor market is not doing good, all right? So labor market is cracking, and Reserve Bank of New Zealand is looking to cut interest rate next week, all right, on Wednesday. Yeah, so they're looking to cut the interest rate, and I think we haven't seen that interest rate before, 0.75. This is going to be the lowest, I think. Right? This is going to be the lowest since 2007, all right? 2000, yeah. We don't have data before that. So since 2007, so this is going to be the lowest interest rate next week if they're going to cut that, all right, with 25 basis point. So 0.75. So 75 basis point going to be then, all right? And that means you're looking for Kiwi to get weaker next week, all right? And there is possibility that they're not gonna cut the interest rate. They're gonna hold it at the 1%, all right, 100 basis point. All right. If so, then that gonna be a surprise for the market, and Kiwi gonna get strong. Market is already anticipating that they're gonna cut the interest rate and priced in. All right. Kiwi already went lower and priced in. Okay, of that event, priced in, and if on that event on Wednesday, if Reserve Bank of New Zealand is going to say that they are still, seeing some cracks and the economy is not picking up, we are still having troubles, that means Kiwi not gonna get stronger, right? Kiwi gonna get weaker. So that's what we are anticipating at the moment, right? On Kiwi to get down for short to medium term, and once gonna test the previous bottom, then again start to reverse for longer term. All right, so easy. So that's what you are looking for. Okay, this is our longer term chart on lower time frame. On lower time frame, we had this 1 hour time frame chart. All right, and we were looking for it to go down from that top. Now we are looking this wave to complete. All right, that wave, this wave. Price is running below that, below this bottom. All right, currently we are not having this expanding triangle formation, but as I told you that if they're not gonna cut the interest rate, they're gonna hold it, then Kiwi gonna bounce. All right, Kiwi gonna bounce off. Even it can bounce off on negative rates. All right, they're gonna cut the interest rate, still it can bounce off. All right, then market gonna look at the communication, how Reserve, New Zealand Bank is going to communicate. All right, so Reserve Bank of New Zealand is going to communicate with the market. Then communication gonna be really important. Right, so far we are looking at this to correct there. All right, and complete that move. Okay, this move for next week. Okay, our structure and formation is like this. All right, so price formed that expanding triangle, and now we are licking this move to complete all the way back to that bottom. Okay, back to this bottom or new low, and then again, you know, give us a longer term buy opportunity. Okay, like last time, if you remember this chart, okay, this formation, we were buying there, okay, for longer term reversal. But when we have seen that longer term, you know, wave or the wave which was appearing over there, that wasn't convincing us for more upside for longer term, right? It was showing us that still, you know, problem are there on the KB, right? So this is the chart I'm talking about. Last time when it was forming an expanding triangle. So the next was that, and the current is clear. Okay, we are within the bearish wave from the top. Okay, we still can see this is our structure, right? This is the formation. Okay, and this is the formation. So interest rate cut, all right, with negative comments from Reserve Bank of New Zealand, then this move. Okay, this trade. Again, cut the rate back to 0.7. I mean the forecast cut the 1% to 0.75. All right, and impress be dovish. All right, so impress be dovish, communicate in a dovish tune. Ahead of that Wednesday, turn into this correction and go down. All right, this trade stop and go down for another move. All right, another scenario. Don't cut. All right, so keep it at 1. Be hawkish. Impress. All right, say that everything is okay. We cut the interest rate last time, but market has improved. No, we don't need to cut more. All right, and looking to raise the interest rate very soon. All right, then we're gonna have bounce off on the kiwi from current price. All right, and then we're gonna see this move. Yeah, so currently we are not anticipating this move, okay? This move from current price. All right, but there, when we're gonna have price action, we're gonna make the decision based on that. All right, correction, go down with dovish Reserve Bank of New Zealand. All right, so impulse, aggressive move. All right, aggressive move. Hawkish Reserve Bank of New Zealand, then we're gonna have buy. We will be bullish on the Kiwi. So we are looking it to go down. We are, you know, strong on the. We are bullish on the dollar, and dollar is showing some strength, so it can go down. All right. So last time when Reserve Bank of New Zealand came, and we had that stronger sell. I think 6th August. 6th of August. Let's check what we had that on 6th of August or not. Yeah, there you got. Right, it was 125 and they cut the interest rate on yeah, 6th of August. It was night, all right, so because the event was at the 12th. 6th of August, and New Zealand dollar went lower very aggressively, very sharply. Hope you remember that. All right, before that we were bearish on it from that top. Many of my members, they remember that. Okay, we were bearish from this area. We're selling the Kiwi. Charts are there. You can get those charts on the trading view, and we had that move. Okay, so that can happen again. So you're looking for correction and it to go down. Got it? Nice chart to watch. Not nice. This is not a nice chart to watch, by the way. There are many other Kiwi pairs to watch. All right. Okay, but this trade gonna be all right. Okay, we're gonna have a correction over there. Yeah, it can push up to 150 or 20, 200. All right. So Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar, go down to follow the Kiwi dollar, US dollar. All right. Longer term chart. Weekly chart, nothing changed on the weekly chart. We are still at the bottom. Yeah, so where we are having change on lower time frame. Dollar gaining, Kiwi losing momentum. Yeah, dollar gaining against the CAD. Aussie needs to go down too. All right, we are looking Aussie to go down because of the central bank, not because of the uncertainties. All right. Now central banks are trying to push their currencies to the downside. All right. If we are going to have have negative news from trade war, then definitely Aussie and Kiwi both gonna go down. All right, and dollar gonna go higher. So in both scenarios, you are currently looking the Kiwi to go down. Okay, so chart is very much simple. Nothing complex on this chart. Nothing difficult. You're looking for a lower time frame correction, like 15 to 30 minute time frame correction to appear over there and it to go down. Okay, if correction is not going to appear over there, price is going to push back to that top, this top. You're looking for it to go down. All right, so our structure is still same. Longer term reversal, short term one more drop, and again from bottom to reverse for longer term. Okay, if you go to the 30-minute time frame, correction is already trying to appear over there. Just get slightly bigger, all right? Right, get slightly bigger like that and break down. All right, so there you got the pound dollar. Weekly chart, same. Longer term, bullish. All right, so what we need there, a bigger correction and then go higher. Okay, this is our structure. Okay, one more drop still can happen over there, as we know that Brexit, hasn't done yet. Brexit drama hasn't done yet. All right, so if you remember, 2 weeks ago, I have told you the possibilities. All right, what are the possibilities, on the Brexit? If Labour is going to win, going to say that they don't like Boris deal, they want deal with the EU on their own terms, then we're going to have that move. All right, means that no deal chances again gonna go higher. All right, and if Boris Johnson is going to win again and going to resume Brexit bill again in the parliament, and that Brexit bill is going to get success in the second reading, committee report, third reading, and then House of Lords, pound gonna go higher. Okay, so in simple words, you are looking for pound to give you a bigger correction until which can stay there for 31st of January. So you're not looking for pound to go higher aggressively the way they started from the bottom, on the way you see on this chart. You're looking pound pairs to go into a bigger correction. All right, so if before 31st of October we are going to see that Parliament is going to pass that bill before 31st of January, maybe in December, which is very less likely. Okay, but if so, they're gonna pass that in December, then with new Parliament, then definitely pound gonna go higher before 31st of January. Okay, so in simple words, you are looking pound to get into a bigger correction. Okay, correction is already trying to appear over there. Yeah, similar like this previous one. Okay, bigger correction over there and then continue to go higher. So last week, what we were doing, we were looking for pound to drop from the top. All right, now you're looking for it to slowly keep pushing lower the way it is doing right now. Okay, and correct for another time like this, and then go down. Okay, so what is the pattern formation which we are having right now on it? We are having triangle. Okay, so this is what we are anticipating, bigger correction. All right, bigger correction. So yeah, it can go up to 125. All right, because we are still having a plenty of time. We are still having a plenty of time, but 125 is far away. All right, 125 is far away. What structure, what formation we are having right now? We are having this formation. Okay, another ABC move. You guys have seen this formation before. All right, so we are not anticipating this move on the pound. Okay, we are not anticipating that move at the moment. So we are anticipating that this correction gonna get bigger here within this area, bigger daily correction, and then once they're gonna be, good news, then pound gonna take off. So what on lower time frame? On lower time frame, you are still bearish. So we were bearish last week on the pound. We were sellers. We sold pound dollar there and looking for these corrections to go down. All right, another correction. You guys are looking for another correction to go down. Okay, bounce off. Bounce off gonna give us expanding triangle. All right, then they're gonna be an expanding triangle. So simply, you're looking for a bigger correction. All right, this is what I'm saying. All right, so another move can happen over there. So currently we are looking it to go lower slightly. Okay, this formation from if going to bounce off from bottom, this move. All right, this triangle formation. All right, so pattern is just developing over there. All right, so it's still still not clear. Okay, it's developing. It's developing. Currently it is forming simple ABC move. You guys can see that. All right, this simple ABC move. Okay, and this is what it should do, but we don't have reasons for that move at the moment, so we are not looking that to pound dollar to do that. I mean, run up to 135. So we are looking at the moment just get bigger there, the correction which is just we are having over there. All right, so you're looking for it to keep pushing slowly downside, and then again correct and stay there for a while before taking off. Give us a good news from UK Parliament. So you're looking for it pound dollar to push more lower and then go higher to go back up. All right, this is what you're looking for. And euro and pound chief structure is same like last week, hasn't changed a lot. Okay, same analysis like pound dollar. Okay, looking for it to go higher. Okay, and there give us a bigger correction and then go higher. Okay, let's go to the lower time frame. Right, this is what we are having. It can break out, right? It can break out and can push slightly higher. Okay, we are not looking this move, guys. Okay, we are not looking that move. Aggressive breakout of that, symmetrical triangle. All right, and we are looking it to give us this ABC move. Okay, this sell you're looking from this previous top for next week, and then again once that correction gonna complete, then gonna go higher. Okay, so you're simply looking for every time and pound chief is just going back to the top. Yeah, these areas you're looking for this move to happen. Okay, and then once ABC move gonna complete, then buy. Okay, analysis is same like last week, last correction, like this correction. Okay, if you remember, we had that move on the ABC move. So do this again, go down and then go higher. Yes, you can still sell short-term pound, all right? Yeah, from top. But when you're gonna go for sell on the pound chief, then make sure you understand that the trend which is just building over there, it's reversal for upside, okay? And you know, it can break out. So yeah, just time your entry well. Just get into the market as much high as possible in case if, you know, I mean, you can give you can manage your position in case if price break out. Okay, weekly chart, same, and the weekly wave to complete. All right, keep pushing lower and continue for more on site. Okay, on lower time frame, we are having a sideways market. Okay, I told you before this correction started to appear over there. I told you that the the I mean they can extend for 3 months. All right, I have told you possible scenarios. All right, so short term and then you know 3 month extension. So we are having 3 month extension, which means that you're looking for a bigger correction on pound pairs. So sideways market, short term buy from the bottom and look for this to same for same analysis, this to get bigger ABC move, okay, like that, and then again go down. Okay, when you're gonna go for buy, this short term buy, make sure you understand that it is in a correction and it can break down for another leg like that. But we need a good reason for that move. Okay, so currently we don't have good reasons for breakdown. So you can look for it to go higher from bottom. Pound CAD, weekly chart. All right, so weekly chart also bounced off on lower time frame. We are having a flat formation. Okay, so it's going down and chart is not there. I think we're gonna have that chart on. We're gonna get that chart on the Telegram. Okay, so if you watch previous week weekly market outlook, then you're gonna understand that how nicely market behaved, how well we were having movement on the market. Almost every pair follow the previous week outlook. All right, so the chart which we are looking here is the pound CAD chart. Okay, this chart. All right, so in this chart, last week we were looking for this wave, all right? So we are still looking that wave, okay? And price action out there. So if we're not gonna get that price action there for this one more up move, all right? Then it can go all the way back to the bottom, all right? Which currently we are not looking it to go there, okay? There is no reason. There is no, solid reason for pound to get back to the bottom again, right? Very less likely. But again, fundamentals can change, all right? So fundamental can change and pound can get down up to that area, all right? So fundamental can change and it can go up to that area. All right, so just a second, guys. Pound CAD, this is what we were having, all right? Updated charts are there, and this is you are looking for this week, all right? So another continuation over there on the pound CAD. Price went higher because there was a bad data on the CAD, and again went lower. So we are having our sells on it, and this is what we are looking right now. Okay, if price goes back to the trend line or this correction gets bigger, yeah, if price goes there, I mean this top again, so you're looking for this move. We are having shorts there, we are having, you know, sells there, yeah, and having sells there within these areas, we're having sells there, and looking for more downside. So we're gonna stick to this one more drop, and once price gonna test that bottom, then you're gonna start looking for buy again. Easy chart, all right. Okay, so if it is not a business, then what you are doing here? Forex is not a business. All right, so you other one was asking you, I'm new, my brother, is Forex lifetime business? So if it is not a business, then what it is? Pound Australian dollar. Okay, so if you want to sell pound, then sell here on these pairs, pound New Zealand dollar and pound Australian dollar. Okay, so it is at the top. Chart is very much same like last week, hasn't changed a lot. All right, and turning into a correction. All right, so turning into a correction, falling slowly, going down. All right, and as you guys can see that the correction is, you know, very tight. Okay, and it can keep pushing lower the way it is doing. All right, it can go higher and can keep pushing slowly the way it is doing right now. All right, you're looking for pound Australian dollar to form this formation. All right, expanding triangle. All right, expanding triangle, and longer term sell from there. All right, okay, from there. So we were waiting for this to go up to that top. It never came during the week, and still keep pushing lower slowly on lower time frame. Okay, and it can do that. It can keep pushing lower slowly the way it is doing right now. All right, so it can keep pushing slowly the way it is doing right now. It can correct again, and it can keep pushing lower slowly. All right, so if it tests top, it comes back to the top, you're looking for it to continue to go lower. If keep forming corrections on lower time frame, you're looking for, you know, that short-term continuation to the downside. Yeah, this is where you're gonna watch next week. Okay, this pair is at the top, weekly top. Pound Australian dollar is just keep going down slowly, but this pair hasn't. All right, hasn't gone anywhere from that top, still staying that top at that top. All right, so you know, Reserve Bank of New Zealand is looking to cut the interest rate. All right, so cut on that means that it can push higher. All right, and it can you know, test the previous high. So then you're looking it to go down. All right, if it is going to test 205, you're looking for it to drop. All right, and if let's say they are not going to cut the interest rate and it is just going to get down very aggressively, just simply follow that. There is a huge potential on the pound New Zealand dollar. Okay, a huge room, you guys can say that. All right, the price can get down all the way back to the bottom because it is at the top. So you looking chart you guys have seen. All right, so let me show you that chart again. This is what you're looking. All right, so short-term buy has gone, and this bigger wave you are looking on it. So if we're gonna go back to the lower time frame, and on the lower time frame you're looking for it to push for another move, it is also struggling, all right, struggling there clearly. Okay, so push for another move, just push for another move on lower time frame and then drop. All right, so you can be good. So you can be good by showing patience and by watching this weekly market outlook. All right, so if you don't have patience, don't have time to watch what I'm showing, what I'm doing, then just simply, leave it. All right, so do something else. This is not for you. This business is not for you. All right, so this is for them, those who are having patience. All right, so this is not for emotional people. All right, so just show patience and watch it, what I'm showing. All right, and then later on, go back to the market and watch how market is doing. All right, that's the way to improve yourself. All right, so you cannot improve yourself by just talking. So just watch, just show patience. So pound yen bounced up from the bottom. Last week I told you guys pound yen has a lot of potential, all right, and it can go far away from that bottom. So nothing has changed on it since last week. We are still having that correction. Yeah, so since last 3 weeks we are having that symmetrical triangle which is just repeating over there on lower time frame. All right, so we are anticipating that that symmetrical triangle to change, turn into another formation, give us a bigger correction, and then take off our upside. Okay, this correction to get bigger, change that symmetrical triangle, and then continue to go higher. Okay, that's our structure. So same analysis like last week, it hasn't changed a lot. Okay, go down for another move. Okay, symmetrical triangle is there, as you guys can see that the trend is strong bullish. Okay, so breakup can happen. We are not anticipating, as I told you. Okay, so this correction to go down, okay, and then go higher. All right, so give us one more drop. All right, so if I'm going to go to the lower time frame, all right, so pound yen is struggling, all right, so every time when pound yen is getting back to the previous high, you're looking for it to go down for one more drop. All right, so this is your A wave, B wave, and you're looking for that C wave to happen. Okay, if it goes back, test that top or this top, you're looking for it to go down for one more drop. You look in this symmetrical triangle to change. Okay, so when you're going to go for short, make sure you understand that the trend is very much strong for upside, and you're looking a counter trend trade. Okay, this is a trend, you're looking at counter trend trade, this counter trend trade. Okay, and then continuation for upside. Dollar yen doing very nice. Get back to the 2 days chart. Let's get back to that. Okay, our longer term direction still there, longer term wave still same, looking it to continue to go higher. Lower time frame charts are there. Okay, updates are there. When you can look at those updates and you can get the idea that what to do. So next updated chart was there. All right, so dollar is gaining against the yen as well. Yen is going down. All right, and that's the update. Okay, so that was the old chart. Price went higher, right? So we are still within that wave on that time frame. Okay, so that was the old chart. That was the old chart, all right? And that was the updated chart. We were looking for it to go down for one more drop from the top. We got that, and this is the chart which I have shown you last week. All right, so last week we were looking for price action over there, and this to go into that direction. Okay, now for next week we are still within that wave. All right, wave is there, it is just happening now. All right, and analysis is very much simple and easy for next week. All right, so price is somewhere there. Okay, so it can correct for another time like that and can take off again. Okay, or we can see another move down within, let me check the next chart. All right, we can see another move down within the expanding triangle. Okay, that was the lower time frame. Yeah, lower time frame analysis. You guys can look at these charts. Okay, so that was the chart which I have shown you last week. All right, what I have shown you last week, I have shown you, I think we are 15-minute time frame correction I have shown you. All right, so if you remember the 15-minute time frame correction, okay, this. All right, that correction was there. All right, this correction, 15-minute correction. All right, and we had that move. So let's get back to the old charts. Okay, now this is the update for next week. Okay, what price can do, it can correct there, all right, and can continue. All right, or we can see another drop, similar kind of price action, and another drop, a retest of that bottom, and then again buy. Okay, hope you got it. What is the longer term direction? What are the short term waves? And what formations are just appearing over there? And which direction you should stick for? Bigger to lower time frame to bigger time frame. All right, so if you're gonna keep this tracking the others, I'm simply gonna block you, and you will not be able to come back this channel again. All right, so this is the dollar yen chart. So you're looking for price action over there. Okay, so we can see another move down. Okay, that move down similar like that, the chart I have just shown you, right? So dollar yen can go down for another move from that top. All right, so you're looking for price action at that top for another move down back to the bottom within that expanding triangle. All right, and euro yen chart very much same like last week. We are looking for correction to appear over there, and that correction too. All right, that correction to either it's like get bigger like that, all right, or you know, take off from current price. So same chart like last week on lower time frame, you're looking for this bottom to go back up. All right, you look in price action at this area, flat formation, go back up, and once price gonna come back to that top, watch price action over there. Last week I have shown you chart, all right, and from that top, watch price action and go down. Okay, so chart, let me bring back that chart again, euro yen chart, the chart which I have just shown you last week. Euro yen chart, all right. There you got. All right, so this chart is still there. So once price gonna come back to that top, you're gonna watch price action there. Okay, first of all, you're gonna look at this short-term trade. That's what we are doing. All right, every time when price coming at the top, looking for short-term sell, and when coming at the bottom, we're looking for it to go back up. All right, that's what you're looking on the euro yen from current price. Okay, so currently you're looking for it to go back up within the flat formation, and if breaking the top aggressively, all right, so then stay in. If not holding, take off your profit, and the chart I have just shown you short from the top. All right, so we are having same correction, the correction which I was showing you last week. All right, this is our structure for longer term chart. All right, so this move, all right, so next week this move to happen. All right, next week that wave to happen, go down, and then again give us a price action at the trend line for upside, or completely go down back to the bottom. So if you're trading on the yen pairs, all right, and selling yen pairs, so yen pairs are they have pulled back very nicely, yeah. And if we are going to see uncertainty again back in the market, then the best trade is going to be over there on the yen pairs. All right, so selling the yen going to be the best. Buying the yen going to be the best trades for during the uncertain environment. Okay, but without having that uncertainty, you should not stop buying the yen for big drop, all right, or for big strength. Again, I'm going to tell you again, just try to understand that. Okay, if I'm going to make it more simple, that's your, yen, all right? So yen pairs are doing something like this. A very nice, strong trend is there on the yen pairs. All right, and what they are doing right now, they are pulling back. Let's say they are pulling back like this. Okay, some pairs are pulling back on lower time frame, some pairs are pulling back on a bigger time frame. So we are having a different types of formations over there on yen pairs. Okay, so this pullback, this is a pullback, all right, or you guys can see that longer term reversal or pullback for more strength on the yen pairs. All right, so the pullback which we are having on the yen pairs has been created by certain news, or you can say that with good news. Okay, if these good news will keep coming, then we're not going to see one more drop. Okay, I have shown you dollar yen chart on bigger 2 days time frame. We are looking that to continue to go higher, looking that to keep pushing higher. Okay, which means that positive news to keep coming. All right, positive news to keep coming, dollar yen to keep pushing higher. Okay, so if at any point we're going to see that the bad news is going to get back again into the market. Okay, so if I'm going to make it more specific, what kind of bad news, you can simply see that if US-China trade talks are going to break down again, okay, then yen gonna get strong again and gold gonna get stronger again. Okay, any bad news from this angle, from this point, will create a very nice opportunities. All right, going to create very nice opportunities on yen pairs. So far we are not looking yen to give us a big move. We believe that that big move has already happened. All right, we were selling euro yen from the top, CAD yen from the top, USD yen from the top, kiwi yen from the top, yeah, dollar yen. We were selling gold yen pairs from highs. All right, now we are at the bottom. The price has reversed from bottom. All right, because market believes that there are good news which will keep coming. All right, and yen pairs will keep pushing for upside from the bottom. Okay, so if I'm going to get back to my point, some yen pairs are correcting something like that. Okay, some are correcting in the form of flag, some are correcting in the form of flat. Different formations are there. Okay, if those bad news again going to get back into the market, okay, then they're going to be a very nice trades to the downside. Okay, this wave going to be over there on yen pairs. All right, so we're going to have very nice good trade. If I'm going to show you this chart again on a bigger time frame, then you're gonna get the idea. Okay, this chart is based on that possibilities. Okay, all right. So this correction can break down and can continue to go. I mean, this kind of wave we're gonna have on the yen pairs. We are not anticipating this move. All right, we are not anticipating that move at the moment. Okay, on the CAD yen we are anticipating that move. Okay, but where we can see it change, okay, on lower time frame I have just shown you like this. Okay, we were short, we have already taken profit on the CAD yen. Now we are looking on lower time frame what it is doing. Okay, this is gonna change. We're not gonna have big move then. Okay, this is gonna change. What I'm saying, that's what I've just shown you. So understand that if you are trading on the yen pairs, understand that what to do. Okay, same on this chart. That's what I have just shown. You see that very nice ABC move is there. Okay, that's the trend, this ABC move. Okay, that's what I have just shown you as an example. Okay, and if uncertainty is going to get back, this is going to be a very nice wave to the downside. So far, there is no reason, and because of that, USD is pushing higher against the yen. Okay, our bigger time frame is still same. Bigger weekly time frame is still same. We are looking at to go back up for longer term. All right, so on lower time frame, same. All right, same analysis like last week. All right, we are within that ascending channel. Price can stay there for a while. Okay, so every time when it is forming new high within that channel, you look in price action at the top. You're looking for it to go down. All right, this expanding triangle. Okay, so this wave gonna be over there because of the uncertainty. Hope you understand that. Same on the Kiwi yen chart. All right, so you're looking for it to go down for one more drop. Buy is not there at the moment on these pairs for upside. Okay, chart is clear, simple. When price get back to the top, you're looking for it to continue to go lower. Okay, either correct on lower time frame, this move, or go back up and then drop. Okay, if we go back to the weekly time frame chart, then expanding triangle for longer term. On lower time frame, we are still having correction on them. All right. So hope you got that. All right. Hope you understand that. How to trade on the yen pairs. They are forming very nice pullback. If uncertainty is going to get back, then they're gonna go down for one more drop. Okay. So this chart. All right. So chief yen, where arrow is showing. Okay, so from one more drop from that top. So same like last week, it hasn't changed a lot. And when price get back to the top, you're looking for it to go down. All right, so same chart like last week. Okay, so when you should start selling these pairs, when you see that any bad news is going to break and they are going to get done very aggressively, and equities are going to drop, then they're going to be perfect timing to buy the yen. Okay, what we are looking at the moment, we are not looking to buy on the, we are not looking to sell the the yen pair at the moment. They moved away from the bottom. All right, they moved away from the bottom, but they have pulled back a lot. All right, and we are looking equities to keep pushing higher slowly the way they are doing right now for November and December, right? And yen pairs to stay there where they are at the moment, all right, or get down collectively slowly back to the bottom and then go higher from bottom for longer term, all right? So it's more important to understand the yen pairs these days, fundamentally rather than technically. All right. So Euro New Zealand dollar, next week you are having rate. The CN has told you that Kiwi pair is going to be important for next week. All right, so again, get back to the basic. The basic is that interest rate cut, okay, flat formation and big drop. No interest rate cut, okay, big drop. No interest rate cut, hawkish, Reserve Bank of New Zealand. This is the move, okay. So dovish, interest rate cut, dovish, go back up, complete that move. All right. So if I'm going to show you the chart which we are having on the Euro New Zealand dollar, right, then you guys gonna understand that. There you go. Okay, I have shared that chart before. So this is what we are looking at the moment. Okay, this is our longer term, chart. Every time when Euro New Zealand dollar is going to test the top, we are longer term bearish on it. Okay, on lower time frame, you're looking for it to go higher. Okay, this move next week. Cut in New Zealand, Reserve Bank of New Zealand to cut the interest rate, and euro to go higher, kiwi to go down, and again from the top, start looking for sell. Okay, there is possibility that the Euro New Zealand dollar can break down aggressively. Yeah, we are not anticipating, guys. We are not anticipating. There is very less, possibility that they're not gonna cut the interest rate. Highly likely they're gonna cut the interest rate. Yeah, and euro gonna go higher slightly. So you're watching it, and this to go higher too. Right. So next week you're looking for. Yeah, so you're looking for this move, buy from the bottom. Okay, if I'm gonna go back to the bigger time frame, we are bearish on the Aussie dollar, US dollar. So drop there will give you one more up move there. Okay, so that's a longer term chart, easy to understand. And on medium term, once price gonna tag the previous bottom, you're looking for it to go back up. All right, buy opportunity. Okay, this buy opportunity for next week, and this flat formation to form, and again longer term drop on it. Australian dollar to go down for another move against the measures. EURCAD, bigger time frame chart, same like last week. All right, last week same, and last week we were looking for it to go down. Before that we were looking for it to go higher. Let's get back to the old chart. All right, let's get back to the old chart, and then gonna get back to the updated chart. Okay, what I was showing you last week in the weekly market outlook, this to go down. That's the EURCAD chart. If we even go back, further go back the previous week, then we were looking for this wave to happen. I mean, last week I was showing you this chart. Yeah, and if we go even further back, then I was showing you by there. All right, now what these charts are telling you. Okay, we were looking for buy from bottom. All right, we had that move. All right, and then we were looking for it to go down from the top. All right, we have to go back to this chart. All right, even we were buying before that too at this area. Okay, so I have shown you this chart. All right, then I have shown you this buy, then I have shown you this sell. All right, so we were even looking for it to go down too within these areas. Yeah, but I don't have chart for that. Otherwise we were looking for in the daily meetings for that drop too. So we were having that move. Okay, all right, so we were buying there, we had that move. Right, then we were looking for this correction to break out, that move. All right, that happened. Now again we were looking for that to go down, it happened. Yeah, so we were looking for buy, We have seen that way, right? So, and we were looking for again from that top to go down, sell. Right? These are the charts. So buying from the bottom, EURCAD, and selling from the top last week. What these charts are telling you, for there were four charts, I think, one and two, three, and four. What these charts are telling you? Did you get any idea? Any did you get any idea what these charts are telling you? So we're gonna have answer very soon because it's delayed on the YouTube. So ABCD pattern, no ABCD pattern. Sell if upper channel line does not break. If this does not break, then sell. Oil heading to 61. All right. So what these charts are telling you guys? These charts are telling you that market is in a sideways. All right. Market is running sideways. Okay. It is running like that. Okay. It is running like that. Sideways move. Okay, that's called price action. Okay, the answer I'm going to give you, just try to understand that. Okay, so that's the trend. Market is running like this. Okay, in a sideways move like that. Okay, what it is doing when it goes back to that top, and what it is doing when it comes back to the bottom. Just try to understand that. All right, every time when it comes back to that bottom, this price 144.50, it goes higher aggressively. All right, it goes down slow, it goes up aggressively. It goes down slow, it goes up aggressively. All right, it goes down slow, and what it should do again, what should do when price going to test that bottom? Should it go up slowly or should it repeat the previous price action? What it should do? Should it rise correctively? Should it rise aggressively? It should rise very, very aggressively again. Why price is doing that? Why price is going down slow? Why price is going up sharp? Why? Why price is going up quickly? Why it is going down slowly? Why it is going up quickly? Why it is going down slowly? Why? That's the question. Why it is going quickly up, and why it is going down slow? All right, the trend is changing, aggressive, bottoming, mean trend is up, repeat, trend is changing because want to break up, I want to want to go higher. The answer is very simple. All right, the answer is that the big players, they are watching that price very, very closely. All right, they are watching 144.60 very, very closely. All right, and they are building their positions over there. Yeah, that's how you can read big players, behavior, where they are, how they are doing. All right, how they are doing. So big players, they are building their positions on the EURCAD from that bottom. That's why every time when price goes lower, they quickly get into the market with good money, with big positions, and price quickly goes up. Yeah, so that's what you are looking again. All right, once price is gonna get back to the bottom, gonna test the low, you're watching same price action again. All right, so once price is gonna start to pick up aggressively from the lows, you are into the market. All right, okay, once price again gonna do that at this area, you are in. First of all, you're looking for this wave, the trade which I have just shown you from that top, that to complete there, this short-term move to complete back to the bottom. And once price is going to test the bottom, this area or the previous low. All right, so you're waiting and watching for the big player to jump into the market, push the market aggressively again from the bottom, and then you are in. Okay, if we go back to the 15-minute time frame, easy chart, all right? So this is easy chart, easy to trade, easy to understand, not complicated chart. You just need to watch lower time frame. Okay, so there we can see big money was coming in. See that? Big money was coming in. Yes, we were having news at that time. Okay, yeah, big players, they need reason to jump into the market. Okay, and if we look at the last time, and we have that move, aggressive move. Okay, if we look at the current, the previous one, all right, price again bounced off very aggressively. See that? This is what you are looking, all right? Again, once EURCAD gonna test the bottom, you're looking for it to bounce off too. First of all, you're looking for the EURCAD to complete that move, this slow move, okay? And again, one more thing you should understand there, all right? So it's going down slow, going up quick, going down slow, going up quick, all right? So when you're gonna sell at that bottom, yeah, keep in your mind that the price can bounce off very quickly. So selling at the bottom does not make any sense. Okay, so understand price action that way. Okay, how big players they are, manipulating the market. So CADCHF, same. Like last week, CADCHF to push more higher for another up move, test the previous top, and then go down. There is possibility that the CADCHF even can, break down from the current price and continue to go lower. So you guys remember that chart, all right? So sell. And last week we were looking for this kind of structure, all right? So we still can see that short-term up move. Price can test that top and again sharp, sell from the top. All right? So next week just continue slowly the way it is doing right now. Go back up, hit the top, and then drop from the top. Okay, this move again from the top. All right, so make sure you don't trade against your own trade. Yeah, if you're gonna, sell CAD here against the chief, and at the same time you're gonna sell EURCAD, then one of them gonna be profitable trade, and the other one gonna get stopped out. All right, both are correlated, or you can see that CAD is moving on both pairs. Okay, so understand that. So selling on it too. Bigger time frame chart. All right, bigger time frame chart is same. We had that chart on bigger time frame. NZD and CAD, sorry. This chart. Okay, that's our longer term forecast, and that's what we are looking for, longer term Kiwi to do. All right, so what we should do every time when price come close to the bottom, this is what we should do. All right, we did not see exact bottom at that time, but we have seen 15-minute continuations on the KiwiCAD, and we were on those continuation on 15-minute time frame on the KiwiCAD. Okay, you have seen that chart last week as well. All right, and the last week chart. Okay, the last week what I have shown you, I haven't, by the way, I haven't shown you because these charts are for the members only. You're gonna get these charts later on in the weekly market outlook or maybe on the Telegram. So this is what we were looking for last week on the Kiwi CAD. Okay, and I even have shown you that in the weekly market outlook if you remember. Okay, so same again. This chart, when price was at the bottom, you're looking for it to reverse for longer term. Okay, reverse for longer term into which direction? This direction. From bottom, you're looking for this wave to happen. Yeah, and when price comes back and struggle, you're looking for price to go back within the trend. Okay, when we're gonna have a short move, very aggressive move, then price not gonna stop. All right, we're not gonna get these moves. All right, we're not gonna get these trades, these short-term continuation trades. Then price gonna aggressively go higher, and we're gonna have corrections, and price gonna keep pushing higher. So that's what we are looking for. A longer term reversal on Kiwi CAD, all right? But next week you are having interest rate cut, all right? And this pair to continue to go lower back to the bottom, complete the move back at the bottom for short-term continuation, all right? This move to complete back at the bottom, and then again go higher. Okay, the trade which I have just shown you, this trade to complete back at the bottom, and then longer term reversal. Okay, you still can trade on this move next week for short term during the rate decision. Okay, it's still tradable. Again, just get back to the basic, basic concept. What is the basic concept? If they're not gonna cut the interest rate, Kiwi gonna get strong. If they're gonna cut the interest rate, Kiwi gonna get weaker. If they're gonna cut the interest rate with hawkish communication, still Kiwi gonna get strong, right? If they're gonna cut interest rate with dovish communication or dovish comments, then Kiwi gonna get. That's what we are looking right now. Kiwi to get weaker for next week, all right, and complete the wave back at the bottom and then go higher. That's the Kiwi CAD chart, all right. So longer term reversal on the Kiwi CAD chart. CADNOK. Last week I have shown you this chart, and you're looking for this to continue to go higher for another up move. All right, so the trade, same trade like last week. Okay, so last time when it completed that correction, it went higher. Okay, this wave. So you're looking similar kind of move again. Just trade with care on this pair. You are buying it at the top. So Kiwi pair gonna be interesting next week. Okay, so you're looking for this move to happen, hit the top or complete new high. All right, so it slightly can push lower, so make sure you timed your entry pretty well. All right, so this is what you are looking for next week, another continuation, similar kind of move. Kiwi CAD, all right. So CADNOK, all right, and USDCHF just to go down. It slightly went higher, the trend line. Okay, weekly chart, same. Longer term reversal, short to medium term, one more drop and buy again from the bottom. All right, so price is struggling, slowly pushing higher. Yeah, it's slowly pushing higher, and it can form new high. Okay, so you're looking at short move over there from the top, and this wave get back to that bottom, and once price gonna get that bottom again, longer term reversal. Okay, so this pair gonna be important during the rate decision. All right, so if they're gonna cut the interest rate, this pair gonna slightly go higher, gonna push higher. We're gonna have new high on it. It is forming recent new high, but gonna push higher slightly. But again, we're gonna be bearish on it. All right, so if they're not gonna cut the interest rate gonna be same, then this pair gonna go down. All right, and this is gonna be the best opportunity to buy the Kiwi. This pair gonna be the best opportunity for next week to buy the Kiwi. All right. Okay, so this is going to be the best. Let's straight away get to the lower time frame. this is going to be the best opportunity if they're not going to cut the interest rate. Okay, what we are looking right now, we are looking this move. Yeah, so no interest rate cut. Even if they're gonna cut the interest rate, then this pair not gonna move, you know, aggressively for upside, because it has already moved a lot from the bottom. Price slightly gonna go higher. All right, slightly gonna go higher, and again price gonna go down. Expanding triangle formation gonna be over there then. So you're looking for this pair to go down during the no interest rate cut, during the hawkish comment. All right, so if they are going to be dovish, then let this to push more higher. Okay, let this to finish the up move. Once price going to finish the up move, start selling again. All right, start selling this pair again if price goes higher. All right, because it is coming back to the weekly top again. All right, and we're going to have this move. Kiwi going to get stronger quickly than the Aussie in longer run. So Aussie is struggling more than the Kiwi. Okay, so that trade to happen, and weekly chart is same like last week. Weekly chart is same like last week. Yeah, longer term up, but on lower time frame one more drop. All right, so next week you're looking for this correction. Okay, this is a correction for upside, but you're looking that correction to break down and from bottom to go higher. Similar kind of trade you're looking on it. Okay, there you're watching next week. Okay, during the interest rate cut. Let's get back to the bigger time frame. This pair gonna go down for one more drop. Longer term chart is clear, flat formation, similar like the Kiwi dollar chart, and 4-hour time frame go down for another move. Okay, slightly can push higher. Slightly can push higher, but this is the trade. This is the move you should watch during the on Wednesday. All right, this move go down. Okay, and that can extend all the way back to the bottom. All right, interest rate cut, go down. No cut. All right, Aussie New Zealand dollar to drop aggressively from the top. That's how you can plan your trade. All right, where you are having potential in both scenarios. All right, and copper, bigger daily chart is same like last time. All right, so going higher from the from bottom, and still can go down for one more drop. All right, so, and we can see expanding triangle. So this chart hasn't changed a lot. UKOIL. Triangle, same like last week, nothing has changed. Just keep going down slowly and give us that move. Right, keep going up slowly the way it is doing right now. Okay, correct for another time or go down, correct for another time and go higher. Okay, or keep pushing higher. All right, similar kind of move we are having previously. All right, and USOIL chart too, same. All right, so price is pushing higher slowly, and as I told you before, that sideways market. All right, so 65 and 50, these are the ranges for the oil for a while. So just keep pushing higher the way it is doing right now, and on lower time frame. All right, so get down, form another form another wave within this area, and then go higher. Okay, that's our structure. Okay, similar like that. Okay, just keep pushing higher slowly the way it is doing right now. Okay, if break this trend and test the bottom again, buy the oil from 50. Okay, if it comes back to the 50, buy the oil. All right, and natural gas is not tradable, guys. Natural gas already made its move. Now you are looking at to just keep pushing higher, or go down for another move, test the bottom, and then give you give you a longer term opportunity to go long on the natural gas. Okay, so it is forming corrections, and these corrections can keep pushing higher. Okay, because cold is just coming, and it can continue to go higher. Okay, if goes down, start buying. All right, if comes down back to the 2 to 10 to 20, yeah, or to 30, start buying the natural gas. Yeah, easy money gonna be over there on natural gas for next 2 to 3 months. Okay, now let's get back to the gold. Okay, everyone is just watching the gold. All right, let's get back to the gold and others. So this is US 10-year yield. Okay, shown you that chart a couple of times. We have seen very nice aggressive move last week on it. All right, and US 10-year yield is running close to 2. Bounced up from the bottom. Okay, now let's get back to the lower time frame. All right, so we have seen that move, and there is possibility that the US 10-year yield can go down for another move back to the bottom. Okay, we are currently not anticipating this move on the US 10-year yield. We are anticipating that the yield gonna jump. All right, yield gonna jump more aggressively within the next 2 to 3 weeks. All right, yield gonna jump more quickly. It's gonna jump. All right, gonna jump with something like you can see that 20 to 30 basis point. It's going to jump quickly with 20 to 30 basis point. Just look at this. Okay, this is the best example for you, right? So it's going to jump like this. All right, so we are anticipating that the yield going to jump up to 220 quickly within the next 2 to 3 weeks. All right, it's going to jump quickly. Yeah, Fed is, I told you before that Fed is buying collaterals, putting more money in the repo market, trying to calm down the short-term interest rate and cutting interest rate and trying to push longer-term interest rate for upside. All right, and we believe that yield gonna jump. Let's go back to another chart. We have seen that chart too last time, right? This chart 2 weeks ago. Okay, we have seen that chart 2 weeks ago. Okay, what I said that time, central banks are trying to fix this. All right, they're trying to calm down the short-term interest rate, getting the interest rate, and trying to raise the longer-term interest rate. All right, and going for the quantitative easing, putting more money in the market. All right, and trying to move the market into that direction. Yeah, so trying to push longer term interest rates higher. All right, by cutting short term interest rate and by putting more money in the market. So we have seen very nice strength on 10-year yield against the 2-year yield. Okay, we have seen nice strength. We moved away from inverted yield. Okay, so this move does not mean that we cannot revisit that bottom, right? We can revisit that bottom, but chances are very less likely because central banks have already taken a lot of steps. They have already dropped interest rate. They have already put a lot of money in the market, and the yield is moving away. Equities are going higher, so it's not making sense to visit that bottom again. But yes, as I told you that if uncertainty is going to get back again in the market, then yield can visit the bottom again. Yield 10-year yields can invert again against the 2. Okay, so that's what you have seen last week. Now let's get back to the treasury notes, 10-year notes. All right. Okay, we have seen strength on it. All right, so everyone was just buying treasuries. when we were having down, crack, all right? Everyone was just buying. We have seen very aggressive move. Now we are anticipating this to happen. Okay, that to happen. Okay, another move to happen within this area, or go back to US 10-year yield to go back to 120 or 117. All right. Okay, so what these charts are telling you, okay, this move to happen. So what this chart is telling you, or the 10-year yield chart, or the bond, or the treasury chart, or the US 10 to US 10-year to 2, they are telling you that people are putting their money, taking their money away from the bond market, all right, and the central banks are putting more money, and they are putting more money in the market. They are buying bonds and putting more money in, and they are trying to force investors to go after the risk assets. All right, central banks are trying to force the investors to go after the risk assets. All right, put their money there, put their money on the stock market. Okay, so that's why you're having new highs on the equity market. Okay, now let's go to the lower time frame. Okay, we have seen very nice sell on it, and it's going down. Last week it went aggressively to the to downside. All right. Okay, but still we can see this move. Okay, that move can happen. This possibility exists over there, but this move does not mean the longer term wave. All right, longer term wave which I have just shown you on the 10-year yield, go rise from the bottom, or inverted yield to keep pushing higher. Yeah, that not gonna change. So we're still gonna stick to that. Or why I'm showing you these charts, so that you can understand the gold. All right. Okay, so that you can understand the gold, what gold is doing. Okay, so reversal on yield, reversal on US 10-year yield over to spread there will bring metals down, right? Will bring safe assets down. Okay, will push equities higher. Hope you guys understand that. Okay, so that move can happen. If so, again, longer term reversal. Now let's go down to the lower time frame. Okay, that correction to continue to go lower, right, which is just forming over there. Okay, push higher, this correction to do this. All right, so go down, break down, and continue to go higher. So more drop on the US 10-year. No. Now let's get back to the gold chart, which is important for you guys. Okay, if we go back to the weekly chart, okay, so it's all about flow of money. All right, so flow of money is moving the market. Sometimes you see that flow of money is going to the equity market. Sometimes you see that flow of money is going to the safe assets. Yeah, sometimes you see that money is going to the bond market. Okay, so this happens because of the how world is doing. All right, if there is uncertainty, there is war or something like that, then investors gonna take off their money away. Just think, in simple ways. Just think in simple ways. If you are having $100 in your pocket, yeah, and you believe that you're gonna invest that $100 somewhere where the risk is very much high, that you're not gonna get that $100 back. Definitely, you're not gonna put that $100 there. You're definitely gonna try to understand that what are the possibilities, what are the probabilities that you're gonna get that $100 with profit, and you're gonna analyze everything. All right, so similar way you're gonna look at this market. Yeah, if you are putting your money in the stock market, first of all you're gonna look at that how world is doing. All right, either companies are doing well or not, right? How their internal systems are doing. If they are doing okay, performing well, then definitely their value going to go higher. Their value of their share is going to go higher, right? And if you're going to see that their operations not going to work pretty well because of some reasons, because of some uncertainties, definitely you're not going to put your money there those companies. All right, you're going to put your money somewhere else where your money going to be safe. All right, so it's all about flow of money. All right, and how world is doing. All right, how you know perfect environment is for the investors. If perfect, that's what investors love. They love perfect environment, peace. All right, investors look for peace. All right, so that's gold. Gold went lower. Let's get down to the lower time frame. All right, so that we can quickly finish the gold too. All right, so gold still can go back up. All right, this move. All right, still that wave can happen. Yeah, so I told you a couple of times, I told you many times that we are not looking gold to go up to 15 and 1600 or 1700 or 2000 $3,000. It's not making sense at the moment. Maybe gold gonna go there in future, but right now it's not making sense. All right, deflationary environment, interest rates are very low. Nice environment for the big players. Okay, this is a very nice environment for the big players. They can borrow money from banks with cheap cost, and they can invest anywhere with big returns. Okay, so during this type of environment, you should not you know expect that these safe assets to keep rising aggressively for upside. Okay, so if there is inflation, then you can expect that gold to continue to go higher. So we are longer term bearish on the gold. Gold went lower last week from that top, nicely went lower and testing the bottom. All right, now how our structure gonna look like? Let me change slightly. Okay, so it still can go back for another up move. All right, and you can trade on this move. Okay, you can buy gold for that move. Okay, so what you should do, you just need to watch a proper price action over there before you're gonna buy the gold. If you're not gonna watch price action over there and you're gonna buy the gold at 1460 without watching price action, it can drop. It can drop up to 1420. All right, it can drop up to 1400. We are expecting it to drop in longer term up to 1150. All right, if not 1150, then at least 1200. Okay, so it can go there in longer run. So if you're a gold buyer within these areas, within those tops, then make sure you understand that the big direction. Okay, so this is our structure. Okay, we still can see that one more up move. We don't want to see this move, guys. We want to see this big moves to the downside, because our traders, they are having sells on it on gold. Yeah, they're having sells from there are all these tops who are looking it to go lower from those tops. So we don't want to see this move. Okay, we want to see this big move to happen. Okay, so it still can go back up. All right, so what you should do when you're gonna go for buy on the gold, just go back to the lower time frame. All right, and go back to the past chart. What price did on 1460? Okay, so this kind of move you should watch before you buy the gold. Okay, if this aggressive move is going to come again, go back up. Okay, gold to go back up again up to 1520 or 1530. Okay, let's post this there. Okay, this is what you should watch over there from that bottom. Aggressive move before you start buying the gold. Okay, if you see that move, you see this correction is just happening over there, you look in gold to go back up to 1460. Sorry, 1520. Yeah, this move required over there before you buy the gold. We are not looking for that move. As I told you guys, that we are anticipating that the 10-year yield gonna jump, right? So jump on 10-year yield, definitely gonna keep pushing gold to the downside. Okay, another possibility, right? Another, yeah, let's get to this, to the clean chart. Okay, so we can have a slightly deeper correction as well. Okay, there. All right, price can correct over there like this. All right, that correction. Okay, yeah, this correction means that it is not going to 1520 is history. Okay, this correction means that 1520 is history, or 1560 is history. All right, so 1560 is history, and gold is not going to test the 1560 for next couple of years. Okay, that correction will keep pushing the gold more downside. Yeah, that correction. Okay, and more correction, and get back within the sideways market. So trade with care on gold for upside, okay, because it is trying to fall. Yeah, it's trying to drop, and our daily charts, this is still, you know, this is the daily chart is playing. Okay, we are having that wave. Yeah, playing. Last week I have shown you. Now let's move on to the silver. Silver also went lower, weekly chart. All right. So how many times I told you guys, silver is not good to go long on the 19. Many times. Okay, and the charts which I have just shown you, they're telling you. Okay, so silver last week went down very, very aggressively. Very nice move. And you're not gonna see that kind of move on silver. Okay, this is very less likely. Yeah, it's gonna slow move like that. Okay, it's gonna slow move, and again we're gonna have a longer term buy on the silver from the bottom. So let's get down to the bigger lower time frame. And last week, you know, if you remember, I have shown you one more possibility, break below that, and then longer term buy on it, right? So on lower time frame, chart is very much simple and easy to understand. For next week, very much same like the gold chart, right? Very much same like the gold chart. So we are having a 8-hour time frame chart there. Last week, you guys looking for this to go down. All right, so it's going down. Now this is for next week, this chart. Okay, price can bounce off from the bottom for another up move. So that's the silver chart. And platinum also going down. Platinum also, you know, went lower last week nicely. Okay, weekly chart is still there. We are still looking that move, all right? So we are looking this move, new low on platinum, all right? And on lower time frame, you're looking just for another correction and it to continue to go lower. Okay, correct there and keep pushing lower. Okay, go back up and then drop. Last week we were looking for sell there, if you remember. Okay, I have shown you the shot from there. So that's going down, and this is going down too. All right, but going down slowly, all right. Now what we can see there, all right, we can see correction and this move or bounce off. So bounce off is less likely, highly likely you're going to see a bigger correction on the dollar Chinese yuan, and that's going to go down. So palladium also went lower last week, all right, so we were expecting it to go down. So yeah, we are still looking it to go down sharply to the downside. Okay, so if you're trading on it, then trade with care because the trend is very, very strong, and looking for it to correct on lower time frame and go down. Okay, so sell with care. Okay, sell is dangerous. Trade with care for the sell. And Nasdaq 100 index. So Nasdaq 100 index to continue to go higher. Okay, weekly chart, wave to continue. All right, Nasdaq 100 index to just keep pushing higher. On lower time frame, chart is very much clear over there. Okay, so that's what you're looking for next week. All right, so it's to continue to keep pushing higher. Okay, so same chart on the S&P 500. Yeah, keep forming corrections and keep pushing higher for next 2 months. Chart is there, you guys can see there. Okay, if push higher, correct and continue. All right, so we are not expecting stronger sell on the equities. If comes, we'll see next week. All right, same on this chart. Dow Jones, keep pushing higher. Okay, same correction is just forming over there on lower time frame. This. All right, so just slightly get bigger, go higher. Correct, go higher. So keep pushing higher for next 2 months. November and December. Okay, now let's get down to the UK 100 index. UK 100 index is also doing pretty well. All right, so I told you last week, yeah, with by showing some old charts, some other charts, that the potential is there. Okay, and there. Okay, arrow is showing, chart is showing clearly that what you're looking for it to continue to go higher. Okay, this to form new high. UK 100 index to retest the previous high. All right, UK 100 index to test the previous high, and German 30 to also test the previous high. It is about to test the previous high, German 30. All right, so if you go to the lower time frame, and for next week you're looking for these corrections to keep playing over there, and after that we'll see. Okay, that trade. After that we'll see next week on bigger structure what's next is going to come. Same on US. US 2000 is slightly different. Okay, so bigger time frame is still same. We are longer term bullish on it. We are looking US 2000, Russell 2002 continue to go higher, but it still can fall back within the correction. Okay, so it's going following the direction, and on this time frame. Okay, so daily time frame, or even on lower time frame. Okay, this correction to break out and continue to go higher. This is what we are looking. All right, so sharp sell there at the current price will give us another move down back to the bottom and again buy. So that's our structure. So price is at a critical area where we can see break up or one more drop. Same on Nike. Okay, Nike to retest the previous high. All right, so Nike to retest the previous high, and on lower time frame. So when you should start selling when you should start buying the yen pairs, when you see that the Nike is dropping very, very aggressively, then. All right, okay, so keep pushing higher, test that short-term continuation like other pairs for next week or next 2 weeks. All right, so next two, just stay bullish for December, November and December. And Bitcoin, same like last week. All right, so it's not doing big things over there. So as told you that we are neutral on the cryptocurrencies. Okay, we are having they are struggling, right? So we need a solid reasons Okay, so one more drop, test the previous bottom, and then go higher. Okay, we are not looking continuation at the current price. Okay, strong reasons needed over there for buying the Bitcoin at the current price. So Bitcoin to keep pushing lower, and this longer term bullish. Okay, Ripple, same like last week, they are not changing, guys. They are slowly moving on lower time frame and sitting at the bottom. You only can expect them to take off from the bottom. They are cheap, all right? They are cheap. So you're looking for them to take off from the bottom. All right, so it's you need a lot of patience, all right? So if you're trading on cryptocurrencies these days, you need a lot of patience. They are not moving. They are sitting at the bottom. You can see that they are in a cold storage. All right, so small movements are happening on lower time frame, and they're staying at the bottom. So the best thing is to trade on these currencies these days, those which are not moving. All right, every time when they come at the previous bottom or the lows which they have, I mean this is bottom, all right? So you're looking for them to go up from that bottom. All right, that's how you can trade. Every time when they come at the bottom, you're looking for them to go higher. But again, if you're a buyer, you need a lot of patience. All right. Okay. So anything else? Let's finish here. And I hope it was a good weekly market outlook. And there were plenty of opportunities for next week. All right. So when you let's say you are there, you are in this weekly market outlook, okay, but try to watch this weekly market outlook again during the week. All right, some setups are ready to take now, and some setups gonna be ready during the week. All right, so watch again weekly market outlook, and you're gonna get good opportunities during the week. All right, everyone, thank you very much for coming into the weekly market outlook. We'll see you back again next week. Yeah, so if you're looking to join us for group, membership, just simply head to the techtradingacademy.com. All right, there are levels, and you can choose level whichever you want. If you're looking for further information, just fill that form and send that form to me for further information. Okay, if you are looking for social sites where you can follow me for ideas and updates, just simply go to the signature box on my TradingView profile, or check the description box on the YouTube. All right, so you're gonna get all links are there. So thank you very much. We'll see you back again in another weekly market outlook next week. Until then, have a good week, profitable week, and nice weekend too. Bye bye.